Yeah, people. So I'm here in Miami, Florida. I stay at the Airbnb. So I say, my beautiful daughter is in the house sleeping. I just went for her from Jamaica. I spent some time with her, my wife, her mother, my son, and my little stepson. Well, I consider him as my son, but I have to make it clear to the public so they know that he's indeed my stepson, but he's my son. Right. You know, the wife don't necessarily want me to be smoking, but as a man, sometimes a man has to find something to keep him sane because there's a lot of problems in this world, and most females, if not all, don't understand the struggles of the masculine gender, right? You know, a male's job is to a man's job is to protect his family and provide for his family. And in this cruel, harsh, evil, unforgiving world filled with hate, malice, prejudice, and greed, that's a lot to contend with. Where all a woman can do is just she lives in the same world, but it's kind of a different world for her than it is a man. And a woman will not really understand a man's struggle because she sees the world from a different pair of eyes. You see what I say? So, I'm basically out of the military now. Um, I'm a truck driver. Um, but if I go on a vacation to Jamaica, I'm going to smoke some weed. No, it's not enough to cause me to fail any drug test or anything like that, because once I'm back in the US, I will not smoke any more weed until I'm done with the truck driving business, right? Now, what I realize is that when I was young and I used to smoke weed, herbs, um, sometimes it makes me paro. Paro is a short word, Jamaican word for paranoid. You see what I'm saying? But now, as a more mature man, it really don't do that to me. It only opens up my, pineal gland and let me think about life and stuff. And I can tell you, having a job is one of the best things you can do if you weren't born in wealth, right? But it's what you do with that job that makes it one of the best things you can do. It's way better than stealing because I don't believe in stealing. I don't believe in the so-called hustle where you steal other people's shit and call it hustle. That's not hustle. Hustle is when you buy something, you flip that, you sell that, you make some money, or you do some stuff to make money lawfully. Not necessarily legal, because legal is the matter of a stroke of a pen. Something that is illegal today can be legal tomorrow when some politicians stroke their pens, right? So I like to do things that is lawful. No, I realize that it's time for me to hang up the job thing and go out there and do something because time is running out. See, I had a dream of becoming an artist, a recording artist from I was young, 15 years old until now. And I've given up on it. I gave up on it a couple of times and stuff, but wherever I go, music finds me. So I can't help it. So I keep doing music still, and I'm rather good at it. The only thing is, I don't really have much experience, like performing and stuff like that and being an artist, because I spent most of my days working. From Jamaica as a firefighter. Before then, I used to work at Pepsi, and then the United States to the military, and now I'm doing truck driving. What has all those experiences got me? You know, a far away, but nowhere near or closer to my dreams. And it's time for me to hang up this job thing and embark on a new path. Let's see where that path gets me. So I say, no, Jamaica is where the heart is. You know, the United States is my adopted country. Yeah, I love it, right? But Jamaica is where the heart is. A lot of people are scared to go back home because it's called people who immigrate to the United States or other country. It's called going back home paranoia, where we believe that you go back home, you're going to get killed or you're going to get in some problems and stuff. And it's a real fear because a lot of people feel it. People don't say it, but a lot of people feel it because the negative coverage that we see on the media, the news, gets people paranoid, you know. So that's the reason why a lot of people don't want to go back home. But nothing can keep me away from Jamaica, right? Beautiful island, beautiful people. And as bad as it may seem, there's still love there, you know. So yeah, there in Miami, instead me can flip the camera around. You know, you can see I'm not really recording nobody's cars or anything. It's just to show you, you know, just a little bit of what's going on. Let's flip it back. Yeah, but this is my life, you know. Life of a big man, isn't it? We don't have time for in a problem with nobody. We don't wish harm or hate or ill to nobody. We don't want in no form of crime or no violence, no form of unlawful behavior. We just want peace, happiness, you know, and just enjoyment. You see me? So yeah, I just have to start record my life and just show my life, because as insignificant that you insignificant as you think your life is, there's a lot of people can relate and would spend their days and time watching what is going on. Because that's just the way of the world and human nature. Because I do it too, you know. So yeah, Dakarai Bongani, isn't it? Gives me.